guys, this is Perrine.
And this is Mac.
Welcome to another episode of Brighture Reacts.
So today we're going to be doing something a bit different than usual.
Yes, we'll be reacting to the all Nippon Airways Air Japan or ANA AJX safety instruction video.
So without further ado, let's start.
ANA, Inspiration of Japan.
ご搭乗ありがとうございます。
Welcome on board.
これより機内の安全についてご案内します。
May we have your attention for the following safety instructions.
手荷物は座席の上の物入れまたは前の座席の下に収納してください。
Please place your baggage in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you.
脱出の妨げとなるため通路や非常口付近には手荷物を置かないでください。
For a smooth evacuation, nothing should block the aisle or exits.
離陸着陸の際は座席とテーブルを元の位置にお戻しください。
Return your seat and table to the original position during takeoff and landing.
ベルト着用サイン点灯中並びにお座りの間は常にシートベルトをお締めください。
Please keep your seat belt fastened whenever you are seated.
外す場合は金具の片方を持ち上げてください。
To unfasten, raise the flap.
携帯電話などの電波を発する状態にある機器はご使用になれません。
Electronic devices emitting radio waves cannot be used on board.
電波を発しない設定に切り替えていただくか電源をお切りください。
Switch them to airplane mode or turn them off.
機内は通路を含め禁煙です。化粧室でのタバコは航空法で禁止されています。電子タバコもお控えください。
Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is prohibited in the cabin, including in the aisle and lavatory.
次に非常用設備をご案内します。
We will now explain the emergency equipment.
酸素が必要な状態になると酸素マスクが降りてきます。
Oxygen masks will drop down when necessary.
マスクを強く引き寄せ鼻と口に当てて呼吸してください。
Pull the mask firmly towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally.
ゴム紐を頭にかけ長さを調整してください。
Put the elastic band over your head and adjust it by pulling the ends.
緊急の場合は乗務員
So that was quite unique.
It's very unique.
I mean, like the setting is inside an airplane, so it's very modern, but like the people are dressed in very cultural clothes, like they're from a different era.
Yeah, I think it is reflective of like Kabuki, which is like Japanese traditional theater. So this is, if I remember, the safety video that they actually show on the planes. Have you ever ridden a plane before?
Yes.
Okay, so I've also ridden quite a few because of like where I lived and stuff like that. And of all the safety instruction videos that I've seen thus far, this is a very, very unique concept.
Yeah.
It's a surprisingly unique concept because a lot, not to say bad of any of the other airlines, but a lot of the airline safety instruction videos that I've seen are a bit boring, if that's good to say or bad to say, I'm not sure. And this is a very unique way to bring a whole new spin on it.
Yes. I would have to agree, because most like safety instruction videos are like, the people there are like the flight attendants, but in this video they don't really like look like flight attendants or what, but like they look like characters.
Exactly.
Or something.
It really is like a very theatrical experience.
Yes.
It's a very theatrical experience to see, and I really love all the small details on it, like the characters, and especially the fact that they're all male, which is an aspect of Kabuki theater, which is where all the characters are portrayed by males. So from the kid to the person who is acting as the woman, the onagata, if I remember correctly, that's the term. So they're all male actors, and I really like as well the details about like when they're moving the chair upwards. There's also a stagehand, so it's really a theatrical experience. Like the stagehand themselves is the one moving the chair, and also the one taking the phone away.
Yes,
so it's very good like that.
Yes, and they're all of them are like moving gracefully. Like when they place that, what do you call that thing that I'm not sure what it's called, but like it's covered in something like a scarf or something.
Oh, their lunchbox, if I remember
Yes.
correctly, or package.
Yes, when they put it down, like very graceful, right?
It's very, how to say this? When it comes to kabuki, it's very controlled actions. It's all very, very graceful in that manner. So just the very slight movement of like brushing it down or stuff like that, it's all done and executed so gracefully, and it's all really good to see. The visuals are stunning, especially.
Yes, like there's no sound. You know that there's no sound because it's so graceful.
Everything is really great. One thing that I do like, especially with the visuals, is how colorful the actors are
Yes.
compared to the setting, which is it's very minimalistic. It's all white. It's all tones of whites and blues. So the contrast of the actors and especially the face paint, it's all really great because the red just really pops out. So cinematographically, on their cinematography rather, and the visuals, it's all really, really stunning.
Yes, and when the video started, like after that, like introduction that this is like all Nippon Airways air video, like the flight attendant was wearing some kind of mask, and
yeah.
when I saw that, I realized, okay, this is gonna be quite unique.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of the intro, that is actually one of the parts that I really love the most. It's that when it comes to like Japanese traditional theater, like kabuki, no, stuff like that, they always start it with the curtains opening and the sound of the flute, and especially of the two wooden sticks that they bring together. So just from the start of the video, you as a passenger, you know that you're about to experience something really great as well.
Yeah.
Continue.
乗務員の指示に従い衝撃に備える姿勢をとってください。
In an emergency, brace for impact.
安全のしおりをご確認いただき、ご自身の姿勢を確かめてください。
You can check your brace position on the safety instructions card.
お近くの非常口をお確かめください。
Please check your nearest emergency exit.
脱出の際には経路と非常口を示す明かりが点灯します。
Emergency lights will guide you to the exits.
乗務員の指示に従い行動してください。
Remain seated and wait for instructions.
脱出時の撮影は禁止です。
Photography is prohibited during evacuation.
手荷物は一切持たずに脱出してください。脱出の妨げやスライドを破損する恐れがあります。
Leave all baggage behind, as it may hinder evacuation or damage the slide.
ハイヒールは脱いでください。スライドを破損する恐れがあります。
Remove high-heeled shoes, as these may damage the slide.
スライドを使用する際は両腕を前に伸ばし上体を起こして滑ります。
Put both arms out, sit up straight, and slide down.
援助する場合はスライドの横に立ち体を引き起こしてください。
Help others up to their feet.
立ち上がりすぐに飛行機から離れてください。
Move away from the aircraft immediately.
救命衣は座席の下または横にあります。
A life vest is under or beside your seat.
袋から取り出し背当て布を後ろにしてかぶります。
Slip the life vest over your head.
両側の金具を前の留め金にかけ左右に引いて締めます。
Fasten the buckles and tighten the straps.
非常口または翼の上で前の引き手を強く引いて膨らませてください。
Inflate the life vest at the door or on the wing by pulling the red tabs down.
膨らみが足りない場合は両側のゴム管を吹いてください。
If you need more air, blow into the tubes.
座席ポケットの安全のしおりをご覧ください。
Please look at the safety instructions card in your seat pocket.
ご質問がございましたら客室乗務員にお尋ねください。
If you have any questions, please contact a cabin attendant.
Thoughts?
Mm.
Thoughts?
Well, I like the second part as well because like they also showed something like, what do you call that? It's like when you watch, not really watch, but like they showed drawings, like illustrations or something like that. And they did not just like show like in the video that they showed during the first part, wherein there are like characters, like real humans, but they also incorporated something like that. So you can really feel the Japanese culture while watching the video. And also, it's really interesting because you can really like see the, modern era being mixed with like the historical era, like maybe Edo period or something like that. Like,
I'm not
sure, but
specifically,
yes, but it's like a mixture of like the past and the present, because one of the people there was wearing something like very traditional, but like holding a smartphone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very interesting.
It's very, how do you say this? It's a very odd, but surprisingly, how do you say this? A very odd, but surprisingly very apt visual.
Yeah.
Because especially with the visuals themselves, like the illustrations, as you've said, it's all so consistent.
Yes.
Like they did it, and because they really could have just done with like any modern kind of visual, like
Yes.
maybe even like pictures of crew members doing the emotions and stuff like that. But it's also really very consistent with the style of the video that they're going for, because this style of art is very distinctly Japanese. So it's
Yes.
all really a great fusion of, like, how do you say it? It's a very culturally inspired video, which is really, I would say, unexpected that an airline would produce this kind of video. So just an experience. So imagine you're a passenger and you've never been to Japan. You've never been to Japan and you're going there, and this is the first video that you see. It's a really amazing way
Yes.
to introduce the passenger
Exactly.
to the experience that they're gonna have in Japan.
Yes. It's like they're giving you a glimpse of what their culture is like,
Exactly.
and what their history is like. Something like that. And then when that part, when something like some kind of like not turbulence, but like when something happens, like when you hit the other, like the seat in front of you, like when that happens, it usually happens abruptly, but like when they showed it in the video, it was very graceful.
Very great. I think it's called the brace position. when
Yes,
you
yes.
have to like do
Yes,
that
that one. And it was very graceful. And at the end of the video, there was also like curtain closing, something like that. Like in the beginning, they opened the curtains, and then at the end, they also closed the curtains.
Exactly. It's a
Great.
very consistent gimmick all
Yes.
throughout. It's a very nice overall. It's a very nice video. The visuals, everything about the cinematography, the consistency in the style and everything,
Yes.
the themes. It's also visually stunning.
Yes. And it can really like keep your attention. Like you'll really keep watching because you've never seen something like that.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, so overall the video was really interesting.
It's very
It's
interesting.
it's creative.
A very unique concept. I'd say
Yes.
definitely a very unique concept, because again, I've never seen like a safety instruction video like this. Because this could pass not just a safety instruction video, this could pass as their commercial.
Yeah.
It could pass as a commercial, and I'd be like, that's the kind of airlines that I would like to go on, definitely.
Yes, very creative. Okay, so thank you very much for watching Brighture Reacts. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to click like and subscribe.
To connect with us on social media, don't forget to click on any of the links in the description box below.
Again, thank you for watching and see you on our next episode.